success.
To the pit crew.
Everyone's happy.
The second to get going.
Good. Go. Huh? Good. What are you doing?
At the pit crew. Oh, 30 to go.
All right, it looks like we got all these guys riding around on the blue line to hit the 50-degree bank into the goal. You're good. Good. Now Jackson Capella on the front of the pack. He's pulling them around. We're going to see these riders take one lap pulls. Schroeder on the front. Picking up the pace. They're gradually going to pick up the pace. Till we only see one to go. That's when you'll hear the bell. Schroeder checks his shoulder. Now he's going to fall all the way to the back of the pack. Cassie Razak on the front, setting the tempo. She's going to see 7 laps to go when she comes around. 7 laps to go, racers. In our roll-up, our first warm-up race of the night, as Charles Moore set the tempo pace. Jimmy Capella getting in that aero position. Brett Meadows sitting tight on Capella's wheel. Six to go, racers. 6 laps to go. Jimmy Capella on the front. Start seeing racers get capped off the back as Brett Meadows pulls through. 5 laps left in this warm-up, riders. 5 laps left to go. They're going to start ramping up the pace. Meadow on the front. Singleton pulls out. Now Carbomb on the front, set the tempo. 3 to go and they come around. 3 to go, racers. 3 to go. Here we go. Now it's where the speed really gets going. Elizabeth Stevenson on the front, she pulls off. Now it's Mike Booth. Mike Booth setting the tempo pace. To John Parks trying to sit tight on that wheel. Jake Bondi sitting in 3rd place. To John Parks coming through. 2 to go. 2 to go. Is the John going to stay on the front? The John staying on the front. Is he going to try to finish it out? They're about to hear the bell. Bell lap, but here comes Jackson Capella. Jackson Capella trying to make a move over Bondi. Now to John Parks, setting that tempo pace. Chris Schroeder trying to get up over Bondi. Now getting John Parks, hold him off. It's coming all the way through the last turn. Jackson Capella's trying to get over the top of Parks, and it's going to be Capella, Parks, Schroeder, Bondi, Benno, Moore, Stevenson, Capella, Booth.
In between there too. So first up is going to be Mike Booth and Jake Bondi. 2 of our pro racers.
This race is going to be. It's going to be a heads-up sprint. We're going to give them 3 laps. The first. Semi-pro racers, get on your bikes and up to the rail. We got a 20-lap scratch race. Dale. Mike Booth, you're actually in the not in the sprint. Hey, Bruce. Beto. Yo, Dale. Hey, Bruce. It's not supposed to be Jake Bondy versus Brett Beto. Bondy versus Beto. Booth, you're not in this one. You're up against Schroeder, I believe. We're switching it up. Mike Booth, you're out of this one. Brett Beto, you're up. We're switching the match sprints up for each round. Brett Beto jumps up onto his bike and up to the rail. Mike Booth, you're next with Chris Schroeder. Chris Schroeder and Mike Booth up next. Excuse me, Booth and Charles Moore. You are up next. And they're rolling. Jake Bondy on the front. Stevenson and Fitzgerald up to the rail. Jimmy and Cassie, you are up next. Jimmy and Cassie, you are up next. It's Capella versus Radstack. Capella on the front of that Lexus jersey, Radstack. All right, now we need our pro riders up to the rail for an elimination race. Pro riders up to the rail. Oh, look at that. All right, and our pro riders are off. Now Capella's got to get up over Bondi. Capella and Bondi both have one, but look down low. Chris Schroeder's trying to push his way. Who's it going to be? And at the line, it's going to be Jackson Capella. You are eliminated. Nowhere to go. Jake Bondi able to hold him off. Chris Schroeder down low, barely able to sneak his way in there. Elizabeth Stevenson, about half the size of Schroeder, but she's not at all intimidated by him. They're in there bumping shoulders. Pulling on the next lap, riders. Schroeder's got to get up and over, but here comes Jake Bondi. Jake Bondi, you are eliminated. Down to 5 riders, down to 5 riders. Now Brett Beto at the back of the pack. Now Stevenson at the back of the pack. We're pulling a rider out as Chris Schroeder set the tempo pace. Chris Schroeder checks his shoulder. He sees he's got a couple riders still behind him. Charles Moore trying to get all the way over the top. Who's it going to be? And at the line, Elizabeth Stevenson trying to push her way in there. And it's going to be Elizabeth Stevenson. That's your first pull for Elizabeth Stevenson. She's got one more left. Whoa, riders are up and down on the track. Mike Booth on the front. We're pulling on the next lap. Chris Schroeder on the hip of Booth. That means Beto, Stevenson, and Moore got to get all the way up and over. But look at Chris Schroeder. Might have waited too long to accelerate. Oh, it's going to be a close one at the line. It's going to be Charles Moore. Charles Moore, that's your first pull. So Stevenson and Moore both have one. Booth, Schroeder. and Beto are all in the clear, but now Brett Beto down low in that dangerous position as Chris Schroeder pushes his way out. Elizabeth Stevenson trying to get up and over as Charles Moore goes too. Charles Moore all the way at the blue line. Elizabeth Stevenson trying to sneak her way in. Who's it going to be? And at the line, it's going to be Brett Beto. That's Brett Beto's first pole. He's got one left, so Stevenson, Beto, and Moore, all three at the back, all have one pole. Whoever gets pulled on the next lap, we're pulling on the next lap as Brett Beto trying to push his way up and over, but Elizabeth Stevenson trying to hold him down low. But Charles Moore, where's he going to go? Is he going to go higher down low? He's trapped on Elizabeth Stevenson's wheel. Charles Moore trying to get up high, but now Chris Schroeder down low in that dangerous position. Who is it going to be? And at the line, it's going to be, Chris Schroeder. Chris Schroeder, that's your first pole. Now Mike Booth, the only one with two left, is Mike Booth still setting that tempo. Chris Schroeder at the back of the pack. Schroeder's going to have to back off and go up and over Stevenson. All four riders at the back of the pack all have one pole already. Chris Schroeder down low. Chris Schroeder's trying to push his way out. Elizabeth Stevenson holding him down. Chris Schroeder trying to push his way in there. At the line, who's it going to be? And it is Elizabeth Stevenson. Nowhere to go. You are eliminated. And it was down to 4. Chris Schroeder still down low. But Charles Moore is going to make his move up and over him. Brett Beto half-wheeling Mike Booth picking it up. Schroeder knows he's got to push it now. There's not much room for him to go, and it's going to be Chris Schroeder hitting the brakes. You are eliminated. Trying to fit his way down low, and there wasn't any room for him. We're down to 3 riders. Mike Booth has been on the front the whole time. Brett Beto in second and Charles Moore in third. Beto and Moore both have one pole. That means they'll be eliminated if they get pulled out. But here comes Charles Moore trying to get up and over. Charles Moore trying to get all the way up over Beto. Who's it going to be? And at the line, it's going to be, Charles Moore. You are eliminated. Brett Beto able to stay in. And we're down to Beto and Booth. They got 2 laps to go, racers. 2 to go for Beto and Booth. Mike Booth checking his shoulder. He knows they're going to hear the bell when they come around. Mike Booth waiting to see if Beto's going to go. Here we go, 1 to go. Who's going to win our elimination race? Mike Booth picking it up. Brett Beto's trying to stay on his wheel, but Mike Booth is accelerating away. Here goes Brett Beto, gritting his teeth. Brett Beto trying to catch up to him, but it looks like it's going to be Mike Booth. And give it up for our pro elimination riders. With our semi-pros, we will be doing only 1 pole.
we're giving it up for somebody. How about giving it up for our Lexus Velodrome pit crew? Live music here at the LV. I want to say thank you to our troublemakers right here. On the harmonica, it's Michael Lisi. On a guitar, I don't know which one. No. Just any guitar. Ken Lito. Making trouble down low in the bass, it's Denny Pullen. And the guy that's in charge of all this, and he's been a big troublemaker way back when, it's Leonardo Ginola. Let's hear it for the pit crew, our awesome musicians for the night.
All right, Fitzgerald rolling off the front.
Guitar boogie shuffle with feet.
so many.
All right, our next race is about to get underway. This is going to be our pro, semi-pro, mixed Madison. What you're going to see is one rider from each team will be on each side of the track. The riders on the home stretch are going to ride down to the black line. They're going to pick up the pace. They are going to be the riders in the on position.
Okay, let's do surf rider. Surf. People are clearing out. Let's do surf rider. And then after that we'll do low rider. Surf rider or low rider.
hey, that's not to leave, it's to stick around and see what the lighting's going to be like in the future. We're going to put up all these cool lights all the way around the track. So you won't have these big bright lights, but you'll have pretty cool track lights. So hang out for a while, have a beverage, and that's going to be the future of the Lexus Velodrome. Pretty cool, hey?